Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, this is Vaughn. Welcome back to another episode on the RedCubed server. You're probably wondering, where in the heck am I? Well, I'll give you a quick look. Yes? Do you know? Do you know? How about now? How about now? How about now? Ah yes, we are moving out. This is my temporary base, and it has all been dismantled. I've moved all of the chests, all of the wood. Everything is now gone. Now, some of you may be saying, well, why did you not leave it? Like, why didn't you just take the stuff and leave, like, the walls and the floors and everything? And it's because I've really always been encroaching on Poet's place, and I didn't want to encroach anymore. So, like, behind this wall, when I was cleaning it up, I was breaking redstone that was, like, connected to something that he's building up there, and so on and so forth. So, I really didn't want to have to make him worry ever again about digging into my base. Like, there was a couple places where I felt like I was infringing on his territory. So now this is all his again. If he wants to build something down here, he can. If he wants to put redstone down here, he can. He does not have to worry about me. I have not done a chicken massacre. Oh, we've still got a tree down here too. So let's get rid of our tree. And you can hear there's lots of chickens down there. So let's take out the chickens. And we are officially moved in over at the tiki house. We'll use the sword. So I want to show you what I've been doing there. I've been thinking about a couple of ideas that I want, and I've been doing a lot of stuff off camera. I know it's been a while since I've had an episode out. I recorded one yesterday, actually, of me caving, and you may see some of the goods that I got from that recording. It was just diamonds and general caving stuff. Nothing terribly exciting. I think I got like 19 diamonds or whatever. So it wasn't uneventful, but it was not anything terribly exciting. Unfortunately, I can't air that episode right now. It will have to air at another point. But it did happen, and when you see it, you'll know that this is the episode that came after it aired, or after I recorded that. And that contributes a little bit, just a little bit, to why I didn't have an episode in a while. I've been busy with behind-the-scenes stuff. Lots of behind-the-scenes stuff. Some of which you will find out very soon, and some of which will take a little bit longer to find out. All of it very exciting, I think. I've had quite a nice little boost in subs recently, which has been exciting as always. I kind of want these ladders, but no, we don't need to take those. We're just doing this to get out of here. Let's see, what else? So I've also been doing a lot of off-camera work. A lot of it is just boring stuff, and I'm gonna have to start, I think, doing some of the boring stuff on camera and just talk to you guys while I do it. Because, for instance, one of the things that I'm doing right now... Oh, let me turn the music down. It's driving me nuts, man. This might be dangerous to do right here. There's always creepers creeping. But let me turn the music down a little bit. There we go. One of the things that... Like, some of the stuff that I want to do is underground. I don't have a lot of space in this area, so in order to expand and really live, I'm gonna have to dig a lot of stuff underground. And I also, one of the reasons that I hadn't quite, that was weird. One of the reasons why am I glitching right here? Is it the string? Anyway, one of the reasons that I hadn't moved yet was that I don't feel safe in here. We get a lot of mobs that like wander in, like zombies and stuff wander in from far away, and they can just, I usually keep these doors open because if the doors are open, then the zombies won't break them off. So, like right now we're walking around, it's pretty safe. It's pretty safe. But there are mobs often spawn on the roof of this building and on the roof of that building, and they'll just jump off. And there are definitely dark patches not very far away. Like this is probably dark enough to spawn something. I'm not sure if these are slabs actually. And with the zombie tracking, they can sniff you out from a mile away and come. I have definitely been, like, happily working on something, and then suddenly there's a creeper in my house. And I've had a creeper explode on me once already. So, I just didn't feel safe. Like, here, I just didn't feel safe. So, I didn't want to put, like, a bed in here and not have a place to live, like, just be worried about it. So, as many of you saw 1 or 2 episodes ago, I finished my storage room, and I've been working on that. So, I feel safe down here. When I close this hatch, pretty much there's no way that any monsters can follow me down here. So this room is now safe. I've moved all of the goods that were in my other base. They are now here. I am not completely happy with the way that everything is stored now. That did not work out as intended. There we go. But I do, not everything is stored exactly where I want it to be, but it is all stored here. And it'll be a lot easier to organize now that we're in this area than it was before, where I was like trying to run back and forth and everything was everywhere. So like right now, like I only have the one chest for wood, and I'll probably eventually have a lot more chests for wood, but at least it's all here. Anyway, what I've been doing, I finished this room. I mean, this room is very plain, like it's gonna look much nicer. This is the way I build, for those of you who are new. I lay out everything and then I will embellish it later. So like I'll probably put a nice looking floor in, I'll probably do some fancy stuff with the walls, might even do something with the ceiling at some point, but I can't stand like ugly cave walls and stuff, so I cleaned it all up, at least with just birch wood, and it's like a nice blank canvas for me to work on. But this is where I've been working down here. I needed to lower it because, one, there's sand here and it just keeps falling every time I dug, and that just drives me nuts. And I feel like I can expand a little bit more. I was hitting like various other things. So this is going to be like a transition room. I've been trying to decide how I want it to lay out, and I might even do the same sort of thing on this side and have like a doorway that goes down with 3 rooms branching off. A lot of people say this looks kind of similar to my Vintage Beef fan server build, and a little bit maybe, but I'm going to try to go with a very different theme. This is going to be all wood, whereas that was mostly stone, and I'm going to try to lay it out a little bit better. That one was laid out very haphazardly, so you got lost very easily, and that might still happen here, but I'm going to try to make it a little bit easier. So you're going to have like the one path down this way and the one path down that way, and there's going to be offshoots of each of those, and eventually these aren't going to be massive, huge things. I don't have a lot of space. I mean, I don't know how far Poet's Place extends or whatever, but I just don't want to be huge. I don't need like a cow farm with like 10,000 cows in it, but I would eventually like to have like animals down one side, probably like carrots and potatoes and stuff down this side, maybe a bedroom on this side. I might put the bedroom down the other side, but whatever, like an enchanting room. Like right now, my bed and my enchanting table is here. Fortunately, I don't have a Silk Touch axe, but I had a Silk Touch shovel, so I was able to get the books out, but I don't really have a place to put them, so I just didn't bother putting them down. Let's see, we've got a bunch of feathers on us. Those would be mob drops, so those go in here. Man, so much craziness. But, yeah, well, a lot of this is just going to be like me with a pickaxe going and the sand. So yes, even though I went down so far, still didn't go far enough down to get rid of all of the sand that I wanted to get rid of. I don't know why I'm putting a torch there, because I'm going to take this block out as well. Such is the life of a Let's Play YouTuber person who just, you do so much off-camera work and it's boring. I guess this would be like good stuff to live stream, but I don't really live stream much. But it's also part of the reason why like I just don't put out episodes, because I spend all day doing work like this, and then I'm so exhausted by the time I'm done. I'm too tired to record, so I don't, and then you don't get an episode, and that's dumb. I'm working full-time now, so it's really, can be really difficult to try to do both. But yeah, I think this is the plan. Let's see, how high is the ceiling? 2? Yeah, so we just need to go, I think, 1 higher, right? Right? I think. Yeah, it's just 1 above here. Yep. Yep. But, do I like how that looks? I feel like these, oops, actually shouldn't even be here. It should be just like this, right? So you're probably wondering about the title of the episode, New Mindcracker. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're not a Mindcrack fan, or if you haven't been on the Mindcrack subreddit recently, or watched a couple of the more recent Mindcrackers videos, there is someone new on the server, on the Mindcrack server, who is using the temporary Minecraft name New Mindcracker. And because the person has not announced who they are, like it's obviously not someone who didn't have a YouTube account, because that's not how it works. This is somebody who is well known or is at least known, who is using this account for hype purposes or for some reason or the other. And because it's such an unknown person, there's a lot of hype. Okay, now I hear a zombie. I'm assuming he's not coming for me. There's probably I know that there's a cave system like right around here somewhere, so I'm sure I will encounter him shortly. But yeah, lots of hype surrounding the new person, and lots of speculation as to who the new person is. I have mixed feelings on the hype. A lot of people are very excited about it, and understandably, because a new person joining Mindcracker is always very exciting. But the hype has also gone on for a long enough time that some people are kind of over it, and they're ready for it to be revealed, and they feel like they're kind of being toyed or trolled or something. Toyed with or trolled or whatever. They're done with it. Yeah, I totally get that. I think people like to complain, and that they mostly made the hype, and so now they're mostly complaining about the hype. And the internet is very fast-paced, so cave noise. Even though it's only been like a week or two at most, and I think it's less than that. I think it's like a week maybe. People are already tired of it because the internet moves quickly, and 2 days on the internet is like a lifetime for some people. So I don't think personally that it has been overhyped, or that the person who is using the new Mindcracker account has been using it for too long without revealing him or herself. But I understand why people who are frustrated with it as well. So, if you don't know, some of the people who have been hyping this, the potential reveal of the identity for this person, some people have thought that it's me, that I'm the new Mindcracker. It's no secret that I hang out with a lot of the Mindcrackers at conventions, that I've been doing some recent building games with some people, that, for instance, I got Etho in a recent building game. I will say that was just a pure happy accident. I asked Badge, who I'm friends with from having met at Minecon last year and hung out with in Paris, and we still needed an extra player to do that game, and he was like, I can invite someone, and the person that he happened to invite was Etho, and kind of surprised me, but just goes to show that these guys are a bunch of cool friends, and it wasn't like I had to beg for Etho to join my game or something like that. He did it because it's a fun game, and I've never spoken to Etho before, but I assume he knows who I am from the other guys, and was happy to play with someone that was a friend of a friend. So it worked out really well. I had a lot of fun, and just got me another friend on the server. But yeah, that means that anytime anyone does anything with the Mindcrackers, anything at all, like the guy that makes like their banners, like their YouTube channel banners, people were speculating that it was him, and it's quite possible that it could have been him. I mean, who knows why the guys invite who they do invite, but the fact remains, like, it could be anyone, and people like to suspect that it's anyone, and anyone who does anything with the Mindcrackers in any capacity automatically gets assumed to be the next new Mindcracker, or Good will get flooded with, you should totally invite this guy to the server, or whatever. So the fact that I'm being speculated doesn't really surprise me, especially because I actually do personally know some of the people on the server, and it's not completely out of the question that maybe someday that could happen. I know that Brian Lorgon111 is another one of the people that was speculated recently. They did a poll on r/Mindcrack, and he came in tied with, I think, Captain Sparkles as the most likely person to be invited to the server, which really is kind of amazing. Now, Captain Sparkles didn't come completely out of the blue either, because he recently did a building game with Good and Seth and Pause, and we hung out with him at PAX Prime and a couple other conventions, so he is a friend of the Mindcrackers. It's not a completely random thing. But that just goes to show anybody who does anything with the Mindcrackers instantly gets assumed to be the next new Mindcracker. But Captain Sparkles has something like 5 million subscribers, and Lorgon just hit 10,000. So to be tied in first place with him, that's pretty awesome. What Brian did is he's a really cool guy. If you haven't checked him out, you really need to check him out. Lorgon111 is his channel. LORGON111. Really cool guy. Very modest and kind of humble. If you like Etho, you might like him a lot. He's family friendly and really technical. Not super technical minded, but very science minded. Anyway, really cool guy. And he made a video on his channel saying, basically, I am not the new Mindcracker. Sorry to disappoint. I don't want to hype up things. I'm not the new Mindcracker. And I totally get why he did that. I thought about doing that. But then I decided that it would be more fun to ride the hype train. To say, hey, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I think my own belief is that partially the guys kind of did the hype in order to see who people thought it would be. To see who people wanted, what reactions were toward the idea of a new Mindcracker and everything like that. And I thought, hey, let's see who wants me on the server. Let's see who comes up out of the woodwork and says, hey, you know, I think it should be you, or is it you, or whatever. And it's been a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm supposed to be riding the hype train, but I'm definitely enjoying it. Am I the new Mindcracker? I'm going to ride the hype train. I'm not going to tell you for sure, one way or the other. I will say that I do know who it is. I've spoken to this person. I've had it confirmed by both that person and Good. And then I had it more recently reconfirmed in case Good was trolling me when he told me at PAX. He has recently confirmed it, so I definitely know who the new Mindcracker is. And I also know that this weekend is probably when the reveal will happen. I can't say why I know that, but I'm thinking Saturday. I'm feeling a little Saturday. Now, it all depends on various things. You've seen in the videos that the new Mindcracker is working on stuff, right? Well, things have to be finished before they get revealed. So, that's all I'm going to say on that subject. Now, I said a while ago that I wasn't going to talk about Mindcrack all the time in my episodes. I am my own individual person. And I know people want to subscribe because of me and not because of... Ooh, excuse me. Sand. Because of who I know or whatever. But the fact is that my life does sometimes involve... Uh-oh, broke a redstone torch there. That means there's a piston upstairs that's despawning some frames. We gotta go check on that. But, okay, so the fact remains that I'm friends with a lot of these guys. I'm involved in a lot of that community. And so sometimes I can't help but talk about it because it affects my life or my channel or whatever. I mean, if I do a video with Badge or Etho or something, like, why would I not talk about that on my channel? I don't do it to be like, ho ho ho, guess who I know that you don't know. I do it because it's what affects my life. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm not going to try to talk about it too much all the time. Let's see if we can find these. And then let's... Okay, that's not it. That's not it. Where did that redstone torch come from then? Ah, there it is. Way over here. Man, I don't know how anything is laid out anymore. This is not where I thought... This one is too! No! I lost the frames for that one. That sucks. That must have despawned a long time ago. This is where we are. Wow. This is not at all where I thought we were. Man, I could make a whole second floor here. Oh, my foot is asleep. Ah! Ah! It's tingling. It's tingling. Tingling foot. Okay. Let's pillar back up here. As you can see, though, I've got tons of work to do here, and I'm sorry that this episode may be, like, the most boring episode in the world, especially considering that episode title. Hopefully you're enjoying it anyway. You guys are awesome. Oh, no! It's a terrible thing. Boop. It's funny, I was on earlier working on transferring all the stuff from chests to different chests, and, like, half of the server was on, and I wasn't recording. So, of course, now that I'm on recording, nobody's on the server. Put that there, put that there. Yeah, I'm on alone. It's about 11 o'clock my time, so it's pretty late other times. Oh, by the way, this is how I solved this. Oh, what is this? Caesar returns 12. Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe I'll record that one this time. I don't know. But yeah, apparently the trick that you could put like redstone on top with like a piston and power it is no longer valid. So that doesn't work. So I just put the things on the back and like you almost never see it from that side. So whatever. Did I hear a skeleton? Anyway, I'm not totally happy with that, but it's fine for now. I'm also like, although I said I feel safe about going down here and closing the hatch, I don't like having my house, like, part of me likes having it hidden and part of me doesn't. Like, I've thought about making like a staircase that goes down here too, and maybe I could put a door or something to make me feel a little safer. I don't know. Anyway, let me put some of this stuff away, and maybe I will do a little bit else off camera, and I will bring you guys back when I've got a little bit more work done. So I finished this room. It is absolutely nothing spectacular. I ran into more water problems with the river there, so I didn't expand it any further. But this is basically all I need. Like, it's potatoes until I ran out of potatoes, and then it's a couple carrots. Eventually, I think it'll all be potatoes, or I might split it half and half, so it's half potatoes, half carrots. Until I get a cow farm, I'm probably going to eat cooked potatoes because it's like the best, cheapest, renewable source. I don't know, the server's got something about potatoes that they really like them for some reason. Nobody's explained that to me. But I would like to eventually get a cow farm. There are just no cows that spawn anywhere. I've looked, I've wandered, I found some cows finally about 1,000 blocks out, and I found a portal not too far away from there, so I may go and someday lead those cows through the portal, through probably Poet's portal, and bring them down. It'll be an adventure because, I mean, if nothing else, like, that's just a 1 block hole. It's a ladder. Like, how do I get a cow down that? I don't know. But there are a lot of workbenches, man. But that's definitely something that I would like to have, cows at least. And of course I can redo my chicken farm, so you know, I put the eggs away. But that's something else I could probably do, is eat chicken. Just haven't started it yet. But one of the things I want to show you guys before I finish off this episode is look at this thing. You've seen in previous episodes that there was like this was not here. So I think this is Mog Swamp. He told me he was building a giant haunted house for Halloween. And I probably shouldn't show too much. I'm not going to go inside of it because I don't want to spoil anything. But, oh my god, it looks amazing. He has really outdone himself. Look at the webs. This place looks freaking awesome, man. This guy, awesome. He also is the one that built these brick houses here. So if you haven't checked his channel out before, you should definitely do so because this place is looking awesome. I think we're going to have some sort of Halloween party. Ooh, broken windows. Wow, it's so big. Hopefully it won't... I'm pretty sure, like, most of the people from RedCubed are going to Minecon. I actually fly to Florida for Minecon on Halloween. On the evening of Halloween, while you guys are all out trick-or-treating or whatever. That's kind of derpy looking for right now. But while you guys are all off doing that, I will be flying on an airplane. Now, granted, I'm going to Minecon, so don't feel too bad for me. But I do usually like to dress up and hand out candy to the kitties and stuff, so... Ooh. 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 That sounds kind of creepy. I hear a zombie and I hear an enderbob. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to go inside, and I'm inside, so let's not go inside. I just want to show that off because it looks pretty freaking epic, man. I don't know if he built this in creative or if he's just got like a brilliant mind and can just do this sort of thing. He is a very smart guy. If you haven't watched his Caesar Bites whatever thing, you definitely need to watch that because it's something else for sure. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a Halloween party, and since we're all going to Minecon, I think it's gonna happen before Halloween. So either that or it'll happen after Halloween, which is I guess a possibility. But it should. I mean, I don't know what this is gonna be in here. Obviously, he's gonna decorate on the inside of here. He hasn't got a whole lot of time left. He's got less than a month. Oh man, how is it already October? But this is awesome. I can't wait to see it, man. It's gonna be freaking amazing. And I'm not gonna show any more of it off because I don't want to spoil it. But that'll just whet your appetite until it happens. Look at this. Somebody didn't replant. What a jerk. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I feel like it was kind of a derpy episode, because we didn't do anything terribly exciting, but hopefully that's not going to bother you guys too much, because there may be a couple more episodes like that. If you want episodes more frequently, then they're going to have to be like that, where I'm going to show off me doing yard work. This is the redstone thing that he put here that it was... I think these might turn on at night or something, and my base that was under there extended to like right here, so I kept running into these two redstone things. So now it's gone, and he doesn't have to worry. I think there was like a building shack that was taken down, and I wonder if this RV is going to leave eventually too. It feels weird not going down here into my house, and now I live over here. It's all good. And I have 28 levels. You know what? Maybe we should enchant something. I kind of hate enchanting it to 28 levels instead of at 30, but sometimes you get different, better kind of enchants. What shall we enchant? Oh, I put a little water thing here because I needed a renewable source of water down in this area. Let's see. I put all my weapons in this chest. They're not organized. I've got some bows. This bow, I got off of Jake. And oh, I've got a lot of diamonds now. Let me show you the diamonds. I mean, that's not a ton of diamonds. It's a stack and 4. Because I got some caving, and then I got 5 more because Mog Swamp wanted some cobble, I guess, for his crazy build. And I gave him a double stack of cobble, or a double chest full of cobble in exchange for, I think it was 5 diamonds or something. I don't really know what is a good deal for that, but I don't need a lot of cobble, and he does. So basically, he was happy to pay a little bit of diamond, which he doesn't really need for him, and so on and so forth. So it all worked out. And now I feel like I have enough diamonds that I could... How about a shovel? Pick? You know, we don't have a diamond axe. Let's do a diamond axe. By the way, I named this pick Restle so that I could more easily repair it. Oh, but in order to enchant, I'm going to have to set up my enchanting tables. Well, I guess we could do that. That's not a big deal, right? I was resisting it because I don't really like this place as a place to put my enchanting table, but I can always move it, and as long as I don't block too much. 3. What is the number? Oops, gotta move you. I don't have... Maybe we'll get a silk touch axe, but I've got the book if nothing... Or I've got the shovel if nothing else. Let's see. I really need... I'm going to decorate the floor, and when I do, it's going to have workbenches. Like, see how there's furnaces all along here? There's going to be workbenches like that, too. I've just got so much work to do. Diamond axe. 28 levels. No whammies, whammies, no whammies. Oh, I may have to put up a torcheroo. A torcheroo. See how that... Oops, that's not it. This guy. 28. Bam. Please don't just be Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch 1! Woohoo! So now we can take down these bookshelves with ease when I'm ready for it. And I think that is it for now. I'm trying to think if I did anything else. I did a little landscaping outside. I've decided to redo the water. I'm done talking. Why am I showing you this? I've decided to redo the water outside. I had done it all in sand. All of that river right there, I'd done it all in sand, but now I'm going to redo it in grass. So at the time I only had like X amount of dirt on me, but like see all this sand here, I've started to turn into all grass because I think this looks a little more tropical. So eventually I will bone meal all of this, and I will terraform more of that to look more grassy and stuff. Even though it turns yellow, I would still like it to look more grassy, and I'll probably do some of the water to look better too. I've also been pushing out dirt here. This is pretty much Poa's property. I'm gonna dirt turn all of this our smooth stone into dirt up until this wall, because this is definitely where the divide of the property is, and I don't like the way that this looks. So that's just a little something that I've been working on off camera, and there's probably other things. I still need to finish decorating the inside so we can open it up for business, and there's probably other things. But anyway, that's enough for now. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. I hope you're looking forward to the new Mindcracker, because I know I am. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.